to build Scouts in The Sims 4. We already have the Scouts after school activity with seasons, but it's just a rabbit hole. Your Sims disappear, they go, they do whatever, and then they come back. And so I wanted to build a place that I can pretend counts as Scouts. Obviously, you can't go when Scouts runs, but you can go after school yourself. You can go on the weekend, use it however you want. The club has a board that has all of these different activities you need to complete, and it would be a great place to go and complete the things that you're not doing in your daily life. I just decided that I wanted to do this, so I don't have a Pinterest board or anything like I normally do, but I'm kind of feeling something like this. Truly just a giant box, very plain, cabiny, and a place with so many skill building things. Whoa, what's that? Why are we so choppy? Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for if I'm getting choppy or not. I was going to say, this is basically my first build with Adventure Awaits and in Gibby Point, and I think I want to do it here on the Wanderwood Wonder lot in the Wanderwood Wildwood Wonders, that neighborhood in Gibby Point. And I really like how you have this building here and this flagpole. It feels like a base for Scouts. This is where I believe the Chavez Ravelston family lives. So like I said, we're gonna have a pretty ginormous box, and I want it to be long and skinny this way, and then have a little front porch. I think that one that I was looking at was actually a bit of a wraparound porch, so I think we should try it. And I don't really use the stilted foundation very often, so let's get exciting. Let's get fancy. This is the one it comes with. I kind of like this for rent one. Try this right now. I'm worried that porch is a little too large, but I want to have a lot of space. I think I want it to be a little more run down than either of those fences. Something more like that, honestly. We would just need to see if we could match the foundation, because it needs to match or it's gonna drive me crazy. It's not horrible. Ooh, that color matches better. Oh, I feel like there's so many feet. I hate how you can see all of the feet. That's so many. Nice simple roof. I'm not seeing the vision yet, I will be honest, but maybe with the wallpaper and some wood floor it will help. Something like that. I just did a green roof on the apple orchard that I built, the green metal roof, but I'm going off of what I know. Ooh, maybe that one. Does it still look weird? I think the darker one looks a little better. And just some nice blank flooring. Okay, I feel like it's coming together a little bit. Let's just check. Do we like it with that one or with the circles? Let's use the circles because they're new. This game is very hard. I could definitely see a door that looks like this. Ooh, the green's just a little different than the roof. What other colors can we use? That's fun. Maybe that yellow? Okay, I'm just getting some windows placed now. That way when we're building on the inside, I have things I can move around as I make the floor plan. Okay, I know that looks goofy up there. I don't think I'm gonna leave it up there, but it's okay for now. I'm gonna add this little piece of trim just for a little extra dimension right there. So this probably feels a little similar to actually just going to the camp they have. The thing about this place is I don't have to worry about having beds or places for anybody to stay. You come in here, maybe we can have a bathroom that has like 2 built-in stalls. I think I would like a little kitchenette along this corner, and then you can have a lot of skill building and just some hanging out. I want to place down some of the items that I know that I want. Does this place probably feel bigger than I need it to be? Yeah. We can definitely get some archery outside. That is so exciting to me. I think it would be fun to have 2 telescopes up here. Pumpkin carving, woodworking. Now that I see the place, maybe we make it a little smaller. Leave some room for a nice big bonfire outside. I basically want to just have so much skill building stuff. Can you use this archaeology bench anywhere? Ooh, I do think we should get like a hobby board or something, because then you can take a class. Candle making? I'm trying to pick things that feel more hands-on. Okay, I think we have a good number of things set off to the side for us. This could be really nice for seating. I think those work too. Well, I kind of like them both. I don't just want to use the new stuff, but isn't it kind of fun? I like the idea that this is the area where they kind of hang out, because you have the nice big screen windows right there. That's really cute. I like that a lot. And then I think stuff like these pillows, if we can get them in a respectable colorway, that'll work there for now. Maybe we just do 1 bathroom, give us a little more space. And we'll do a tub and everything just so you have room. And then that can be the little kitchenette, and then everything else can kind of be hobby space. I think the idea of just some back-to-back tables sounds really fun. I know this won't work too well with the hobby board because you need to have 3 of something in order to use that. But if you're playing here, then you can easily just kind of swap some of the different tables out. And then if we do that there, that kind of breaks up our entrance and exit. How are we feeling about these little stations? Like weird at all? Archaeology, 2 different handiness, fabrication, flower arranging. Outside we're gonna have archery. I'm tempted to put a tiny little fishing pond on here. And I want this kitchen to be small. I just want you to be able to cook for your Sims, get whatever they need to take care of their needs while they're out here. Maybe it would be fun to get items that are off the grid, because then if you want to play this off the grid, that would work. Ooh, we should add in one of these. Maybe this one. And again, this isn't camp. This is just a place for them to have their scout meetings. Okay, is it so unreasonable to use country kitchen in this? Because I really like the appliances. Isn't that nice? I said tiny kitchen and then I made it a pretty big kitchen. That's my bad. We'll get some of these little chandeliers. We can do this big chandelier in the middle of this room. Would it have been so funny if I just gave them an outhouse? I'm kind of sad I built a bathroom now. No, it's okay. I think it's worth it to have a full bathroom so you can take care of your sim, take a shower, whatever you need. I say, and I might just put a tub in it. But that's better than nothing, right? You don't want this to be too convenient. Okay, that will do for now. Oh, I just really want this to be smaller, but now I'm blocking the window. Is that okay? It feels wrong, but I don't know. It would be really good if we had somewhere where we could have a lot of kiddos sit down and eat. We switch this stuff around and maybe we can fit this stuff back here too. I'm almost tempted to use this one from the limited time event. With the yellow in it? That's so cute. Okay, I really want to do that. And then we made chairs too, be those ones. Just really want as big of a table here as possible because then you can have a lot of Sims, obviously. But we're coming here for a meeting. You need somewhere where you can sit down and chat and eat your pizza. Oh, I'm really happy with that. Kind of coming together. I always use this, so I feel like I shouldn't, but it's really tempting. I'm just gonna throw it there for now. I'm sorry if it's kind of annoying that I'm using a lot of the new pack stuff. I'm just extremely excited about it. Put a door right there. I like the little screen door at the back. This one is the classic camp guitar. Oh, we could put some backpacks out. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna just put some boxes out. I'm a sucker for that grocery bag. I'm gonna leave it out too, just for now. Maybe that curio shelf. I know it goes with werewolves, but I think it kind of looks nice there. Speaking of, oh, these little Nat Geo magazines. Yeah, I want that. That's cute. Look at all the things I'm just finding now. I've gotten distracted. Just throw some pots and pans up on the wall. And then I know we have these cute little flags from Get Together. That could be really nice to hang over the place. Almost like the different badges that they're working on and earning. Oh, how fun. Let's do those. That's really cute. I want one of those entryway cupboards, and I can't remember where they're kept anymore. Oh, displays. I bet they're in displays. Just had to say it out loud once. Yeah, something like this. Oh, I mean, this one comes with the kit. It's almost the kit. So used to saying kit. This one comes with the pack. It's perfect. Once again, I don't think I care. I'm just gonna have it blocked. Yeah, that one's way too perfect to just pass it up. Getting a plant in here makes no sense because who's gonna be taking care of it? But it also feels so wrong to not have one. You know, that's not the end of the world. We can put a little coffee table up there at the front. I know this is a little woohoo symbol, but I want to have games here that they can play. Oh, Void Critter Battles. Oh, now I wish this place was bigger. Oh, that is so cute. Put that shelf there that has games in it. And I also know we have a stack of puzzles. Maybe they can go on the ground. I really like it. I really, really like it. Okay, let's add a little more clutter over here. I never used the hand towel for the kitchen, but it's very realistic. At least in my house, we have a towel right above the sink. And so it might be nice to add that there. This is really exciting for me because I am a Girl Scout. Not was. I was a Girl Scout, but I am also a lifetime Girl Scout. And so it's just fun seeing all of this stuff and picturing the times we went camping. We just met in the cafeteria after school, but I think that this is still fun, imagining kind of what could have been if you had a home base. And yeah, I just think it's nice and sweet. Okay, we have some cooking stuff and then some cleaning stuff. Maybe we find a little plant for the centerpiece. I mean, that's very simple. Maybe we just do that. You can say this person left their lunchbox out, and then they can use these aprons for crafting and for cooking. Over here, I like the idea of having a sink that you can wash your hands at when you're done crafting and stuff, not going into the bathroom, as well as just some storage boxes and such. Ooh, let's get this sand sequoia fishing thing right there, and then maybe a little pair of boots by the door. Okay, how is everything looking? All of our activities, our comfy, cozy hanging out area, a scouts board, bathroom. Bathroom can use a decoration or two. I'm not totally sure what this is, but I'm like the look of it. Oh, these little oars. Oh my goodness, I'm running out of room to display stuff. Oh, should I pick that one instead? I can't help but use the new things. Ooh, I think I'm gonna exchange this sign for this whiteboard with a little map on it. Yeah, I think that makes sense. You can use a tiny little plant, some boring toilet paper, and a simple wall mirror. I will be very nice. I will give them a smoke alarm. Okay, I think that's the inside. Let's take a look at what we want to do with the outside. I was gonna try and fit a foosball table in or a ping pong table, and now that like I can't fit the foosball in, there was something else I wanted to squeeze inside. I wish I made it a little bigger. Oh, like the void critter. I mean, would it be worth it to remove that chair and just put like the void critters there so you have a place to use it? I like how I said I'm done with the inside and now I'm doing adjustments to the inside. And I know it's blocking that board, but it's okay because we have another board outside. We're gonna have some stairs that lead up here. Be these wooden ones from the pack. Ooh. Well, don't do that. Oh no. Yeah, I think a little more offset looks good. And I think we can fit a telescope right there in the corner. It'd be really nice to get a games table out in the front. Just another thing that I don't always use, and it's a great excuse to use it if you have a lot of kids here. Might do 2 telescopes. I think I would also like to add an easel so that you can do some painting. Ooh, marbles. Oh my gosh, I forgot I wanted to have shelves for bugs. Oh my goodness, I don't have the space for that. Okay, at least I can put my little bug there. So many things that I want. Along this wall, maybe we can get chests. Oh, I wish some of those new hammocky chairs would have slotted there nicely. Yeah, let's use these guys. Okay, we don't have laundry, but wouldn't it be cute to have a little wash tub out here? I don't know why, but I think it would be cute. Okay, before I keep going with placing items out here, I think I should place some foliage, and that will help determine kind of how much space I have. Ooh, this is really nice tall grass. Oh, I wish I could sneak this underneath the house so badly. I really liked the idea of this flagpole too. I don't know if it's too much to have it on the Scout Lodge or no. I know its sister is kind of right there, but I think I'm gonna keep it right there, and you can paint next to it. That's really pretty. Ooh, big bushes. I think we can sneak these 2 archery spots right along here. Get some more of the grass that goes off of the lot. Ooh, that's cool. I forgot we had these, and they were really nice. Maybe I'll add some around outside. Okay, I've made some pockets of trees. That's kind of how I like to landscape, is create little sections. I did want to try and sneak in a little fishing pond over here, but I don't know if that's a good idea because we don't really have that much space. Okay, let's try and put water in that. You know what? It could be worse. It could be better. We have this fishing allowed sign pre-stocked. Maybe we can go a little more. Let me surround it with some shrubbery and see if we can make it make sense. Because right now it's just kind of looking crazy. Is that too much? I think I just did too much. Okay, what do we think? Is it like a cute little pond? I'm gonna leave it. It's a cute little pond. You can fish there. It's worth it to have fishing, in my opinion. And then I want to just kind of put a big crate there. In my mind, that's where they keep s'mores supplies. They definitely built this woodhouse. They definitely built this birdhouse. So let's tuck it in there. Make sure the birds have somewhere nice to live. And I'm thinking we just aren't gonna fit horseshoe on this lot unless we sneak it up at the front somewhere. I'd like to put grilling right there. We have a couple of garden plots and then a nice fire. I want it to be a big one, but you can't sit around these big ones. I think it's still fun to have the big one. We can sneak this little place to keep all of the wood off to the side. Maybe we can fit horseshoe under here just really sneakily. Please do be careful with your archery because you don't want to hit those people. I'm gonna pop a couple backpacks inside just around the place. I think that's really cute. Are we like basically there? I think we do need a little more grass up in here, but like the real stuff. I don't want you to clip. I want you to be underneath. Maybe it's okay. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Wait, I really like it. I'm gonna do some terrain paint and then we can do a final tour. Let's make that front part really distressed. I wish I could have hidden the stilts a little better, like the million stilts underneath, but I think it looks okay. At least the ground is really patchy outside of where I am, so it makes it a little easier to blend things in. Okay, I do need some outdoor lighting. These lanterns will definitely give us some of the lighting that we're gonna need. I want to get some of these lanterns, place them around, just so if you're doing activities at night, you can still see things. I think that's pretty good. Okay, we're gonna save, and then I need to kick out the family that lives here so that we can take a little look at, oh gosh, thank goodness I caught that. So we can take a little look at what some of the custom venue options are. Do you really feel like we need a little sign above the door, but they all are too fancy? Maybe that one, like what troop nodge number you are. Yeah, okay, now I like it. I do this every time. I just want to say I think it looks so good from Managed Worlds. Oh my gosh, look at that, incredible. Okay, let's go back and change the lot type. I'm nervous that this is going to be overwhelming. Custom venue, no business areas, that's okay. We're going to learn how to do this together. Actually, before I do that, I'm so sorry. Child's play. I think bracing breezes would be nice. And then maybe study spot. Oh, did that say a slight bonus to all skill building? Definitely study spot. I don't have a trash can. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank goodness. How am I still doing that? How am I still forgetting a trash can? Let me put one inside as well, right underneath the aprons. We have now met the requirements. Scout leader? As a teen, I helped with some younger ones. Okay. Oh, this is a lot. Focus here first. We're gonna call this Scouts. And I'm going to make Scouts happen after school. So let's say start time is 5 p.m. Main activity, build mental skills, build child skills, build creative skills. So this is kind of the indoor part. Ooh, do homework. Come here and do your homework. And then at that time, they will be taking care of us. Maybe they'll be cooking because we can do snack time next. Okay, so that's 5 p.m., which is build mental skill time. At 7 p.m., we'll have dinner, but we're gonna be friendly. We're going to eat. We're gonna build social skills. I'm gonna have the troop leader also mentor during building mental skills time, and then free time, that's eating time. So it's a snack, it's dinner, whatever you want it to be. And then 10 p.m., we're going to enjoy the outdoors. You're at Scouts all afternoon, but hopefully because you're doing your homework there, it's not as bad. There was a search function for all of this stuff. We're gonna be outside, we're gonna do campfire. I think because I'll have outdoor recreation going, it will cover a lot of stuff. Have you come out and just work the campfire because they scare me. I'm trying to see if I can find and access the scout uniform or not. I'm worried that I can't. Oh, that's so sad. That would have been really nice if I could have done their scout uniform for this. Maybe they can like update the game and do that just for me. Okay, not necessary. Okay, we have scout, we have troop leader, and we have a couple things set up. So I'm going to accept the schedule. Feel free to change it however you want if you end up playing with this, and also feel free to make it like a weekend thing. Let's put this on the gallery. Okay, I'm gonna put this up there just called Scouts Lodge. I really hope I didn't forget anything. Oh, I say, as I remembered something I forgot, I wanted to add paper crafting at the table. It can be right there at the head of the table. Okay, like I said, this will go on the gallery just as Scouts Lodge, so if you want to play with it, feel free. This was so much fun. I think it turned out a little better than I expected. After businesses and hobbies, I built a lot of small businesses, which I can link some of my builds at the end in a playlist. And now that we have custom venues, my mind is like trying to process all of the other types of places we can build. So if you have any ideas, please let me know and we will definitely get to them. Thank you so much for hanging out with me as we did this. I hope you have a great rest of your week. If you want to see more getaway builds, more custom venue builds, more small business builds, please feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you here. I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and I will see you all later. Bye.